and look this good, but man, they've stepped up to the plate.
And there's the attempt at the opener. It's a dink onto Woxic. That's going to force a lot of respect out of this A-hold. They've had to go back and play within the confines of the site, and so all that info, it's a real asymmetry right now. They don't know what's happening at long, and they've had to concede mid.
Oh, Zantares on the corner. It's Calix to help him out. Has to fall off. Another dink comes through, and Patsy's half health, but he's still going to commit with it. Spirit, they are in for a penny, in for a pound, but that flank on long is coming in. No one's watching. Backstab. Magix gets one. They climb over the top, and it's confusion for Eternal Fire. Don't know where to look. Up, down, left, right, behind. They're everywhere. Bomb still needs to make it in. Smoke to fake out Dexter's position. Patsy doesn't need to fight. He just needs to get that stick off. Get it for Cat if he can. Magix is still causing a problem. And lovely shooting for Magix will lock in that pistol round there for Spirit.
All right, Woxic running amok, trying to get stuck in down at lower. He's got a teammate up on Cat with the nade. That's...
Wow.
Oh my God! The nade isn't needed!
And he has hit that perfect timing. Back's turned. Deagle back to middle. Nice shooting for Zantares. And a 5v3 when Calix is already called. There's another man.
Yeah, they know all about him. He thinks he's being sneaky. Now they try to get into B, but this is where the UMP Scout combo resides. And there's that wrap for Calix, nailing Chopper. Magix is left saving. He's out of there. He can't play for this one. 4 alive, although I say that pretty tenuously. They're fighting for this, and Magix gonna go down. I think that was just before the timer expired. So luckily enough, Spirit, I was wondering what the game plan was going to be here, right? They saved like a decent chunk of money on a few players. Dexter was the only guy who put a bit of cash in. And so they've come in with this force buy to try and get back on the board early. Kind of need it to find success, and you would have loved to double up for Siren there, but the trade is good. Eternal Fire get it back into a 4-on-4. Dexter wants to go hunting for guns, but if Emor's made one thing clear, it's that he's not in a giving mood. He's picked up a second smoke to keep them out of the upper tunnels, but he will start to vacate the area. That mid smoke, that one smoke down on the Xbox, along with that one drop by Eternal Fire in the double doors, has denied a lot of vision in middle and made them a little bit paranoid.
He's holding a molly now. It's far preferable, right? He can react and throw it on the fly, and it will deny Spirit. If he holds the smoke and they don't want to respect it, they don't have to. He's solo B right now. The molly will force a bit of respect out of Spirit. There's no smoke for it. They throw it over the top. There's his molly. It's too deep, though. They're already out. First kill comes. Emor doesn't know they're swinging him from both sides. Left, right, good night. He's gone. Bomb picked up, but Calix is still here at the window trying to challenge the plant. Doesn't want to run the gun. The flash almost lets him in. It blinded Patsy, but instead he'll get the stick off, and this will be a retake.
Yeah, don't have too much time to get comfortable here if you're Spirit, right? They're kind of trapped within the confines of the site right now. Flash over. Woxic is the guy to try and set up Zantares and Calix. Flash goes in. No one's blind up close. And they go pushing out. They run the gun in middle. Calix in the 1v1. Dexter left to B. And he can't quite get it over the line. Spirit with the force buy. You know, like CIS squads always have a tendency to do surprisingly well here. I think 4's probably surprised a lot of people at just how good they've been. Woxic, lovely opener. Tech balls brushed aside nice and quickly. Magix on the receiving end of this AWP.
Unfortunately, it won't work in this round. They're long lineups, and the cat take is coming in for Spirit instead. Molly is nice. Woxic, can he get a shot off? He's holding. He's really trying, but he doesn't want to die in the fire. And Spirit now taking the catwalk with a late long lurk. Zantares will need to change his tune. Going back to the Molly. They will beat it. Pushing through the smoke. Zantares almost doubles up, but it won't count. Woxic's got to give up the bomb site. These smokes are giving a nice window of opportunity for Spirit to get a bomb plant in. It won't be for Cat, but it will be for Dexter Scout somewhat. However, there's util for this retake. Eternal Fire are favored.
Dexter's going to have to go wide on the plat if he wants to watch that. And he doesn't want to get caught crossing out of the pit. So right now, he holds his ground. This could leave him out of position as the retake comes in. We'll have to wait and see. Patsy up close. Playing around this smoke, hiding himself in it. Oh, it's a double up for Patsy. Out of ammo, trying to grab that gun. Dexter's at least helped him out from down in the pit. And now it is just Woxic. Mad at the helm of Eternal Fire, 1v2, and he's just going to write this one off, going to get out of there. Doesn't want to attempt it with the AWP in the retake. There isn't enough time, and he would have to win that fight onto Dexter in the post plant. They get out, and it is a wonderful round from Patsy to put that on the board for Spirit. It was him.
But they're 4-2 up, boosting Dexter for this mid-peak. Oh, it's a good bait. Emor dies for Woxic just so he can get that trade kill. I mean, Emor didn't want to die, but someone had to peek, someone had to cross. That's a sick play for Chopper through the B Molotov, and this is what we talk about. It's certainly helped out by the mid-pick.
You kill one of the B players. You know that Emor's been this constant guy over towards B. That's kind of the obvious thing. But also Dexter, when he's holding mid, the whole idea behind that bait and switch was to kind of, the B site's kind of becoming a bit of a problem early on for Eternal Fire. And it's something that a lot of teams versus these Chopper-led squads have struggled to put a stop to.
But yeah, smoke down for Eternal Fire allows them to cross safely. They've learned their lesson.
Oh, out and long. Magix is not afraid to run the gauntlet. Double up from this A1S down in the pit, and suddenly Woxic is the only A-side defender left standing. With his AWP, he's out on the car. Mollied, gonna have to smoke that, and now they know where the AWP resides. They've got util to flush him out of here. There isn't a lot he can do. There's so many Molotovs still in play. There's nades. They start to rain in as well. Woxic knows that right now he is on a timer. And so he's got to try and get value out of this if Eternal Fire want to have any chance of winning the round. Gonna get out as the molly goes in. And at this point, Spirit are kind of scratching their head. Where did he go? They're spamming the car. They can't figure it out. And in this time, a rotation's come through. Quite the rotation at that. 3 players here now for Eternal Fire.
Oh, God, he almost got caught. Chopper went really wide. Woxic shouldn't be alive, but Spirit know if they play their numbers right, they can still convert this round pretty easily. However, everyone's here.
Look at
Siren's
Siren
lurking B, and that's not going to help at this point. He's hoping for a bit of aggro. It won't come through. Warp on the cross, Molly down, they're going to go through it, they don't care. Smokes give them open season into the site, good flashes. Emor doesn't try and escape to the short side, he will not make it. It's going to be Woxic, again locked out by utility, trying to beat another Molotov. Oh, and it's a lurk down lower that catches him. Just X-Floud now, and he knows his CT spawn is corrupted. Dear oh dear, can't even jump the planter, and he's going to try. Dead to the behind. Nice lurk for Siren. Spirit up to 6, and I love that slowdown.
Now 5, still trying to get ahead of this, right? They think that smoke in the door and then falling back into a triple A lean going to give them the staying power they need in the event this is an A-side exec, but it doesn't look like it is for Spirit, right? They've had Siren waiting in tunnels since the start of the round, and now they look to follow through on a mid to B.
The back turn!
They go running in. They're not looking at the tunnels. They're not ready for this right now. Siren tries to make a play, but that's where Emor trades him. Now, combat AWPing in the site, and it's Emor with another. Eternal Fire. They will get that one back under wraps, finally.
Dex is patient. How patient, however. Flick up. Oh, he's seen him. The smoke's a problem. Woxic goes wide, and he hits the headshot. That's not the AWPer, but he'll take what he can get. 5 on 4 now, and smoke's come down. Spirit can't explode off of that kill. They'd love to. Antwerp's getting set up, but he probably won't commit to the wide open space. Wants a bit of cover at Goose or Sight. Emor's pushed deep B. Eternal Fire, this is a really good position to be in. They've got a lot of information. They've still got this AWP on the A site. Emor might be left retaking here, but as long as they can din the herd of Spirit on this execute, it should all be fine and dandy.
Woxic is super wide here.
Oh,
they dropped a man in, but that's where Woxic fills the void. Oh, another out of this AWP. All right, Woxic's feeling it, man. You can tell he's got the tingles in his arms. He's ready to go. And that little double kill, man, that sent Spirit out of there. Their A execute, it falls apart, falls on deaf ears, and they're left saving. It's another round for Eternal Fire, trying to build back into this one. Right now, they're second in a row. And it's got to come as a real bit of relief, man, throughout the entire, streak that Spirit were on.
Yeah, there's a lot of reasons to like Spirit on the city side here. And Eternal Fire, we'll see them tested later on. If not already. Nice pick from Chopper. Again, just throws himself out long and shoots Calyx as the smoke blooms. Woxic in the open, really trying to stop this pit drop. It's off and flashed, but they get lazy with it and try and jump in for free. He will be there to deny. Good flashbang will get them in, but Emor has re-aggressed. There's 3 CTs here. There's a double AWP. This is an absolute mess. It's madness, and it's murder from Magix as Xantares peeks in too far. Emor trying to escape. Woxic with a blind shot through the smoke, and somehow Eternal Fire have come up good in that long control.
Yeah, they try to meet the aggressiveness of Spirit with aggressiveness of their own, and that's something that very few people would gladly attempt. Chopper now attempting to reroute, but down into middle, runs the gauntlet into xFloud, and now that bomb going through lower, it's heard. They know someone could be out in this B site already. They don't have the timing. The smoke in the door sounds the alarm bells. I mean, now they're going to wait. You could elect to try go through as you hear that tap on the bomb, but I imagine they're just going to wait, play the 3v2, let Woxic get set up over here in the tunnels. If he wins this fight, it's massive, but instead Siren is the one to come out ahead. Now it's him and Magix inside of the site fighting together. They've got this crossfire set up. Siren just ducking down, trying to play around the timer on this bomb, letting Magix take that first contact before he reveals his hand. Now going to swing up. The contact's been made. Siren with the chance. It's a lot of damage, and he is able to get it over the line. A hat trick for the guy.
Seeing a lot out of this guy, right? Patsy is a typical entry player. Siren more of a lurker. And yeah, a lot of impact from the two of them as well in their first major. Sick. Good shot. That molly just pushed him wide enough to take the fight. Siren's out of the round immediately on the long side, and Spirit might just go back to what's comfortable at B.
This game, more than any other Eternal Fire game I've got to cast, is giving me like vintage Woxic vibes in these last few rounds. He's taking a lot of wide angles, a lot of weird angles, a lot of ones that, you know, only a kind of AWP like him could look to take.
Ones where you have to hit the shot.
You have to, right? Yeah, it's like there's no second chance, and I feel like he's kind of moved away from that safer style we were attributing to him from other games that have just gone by. So kind of cool to see him try and roll back the years, and it's certainly spurring on the rest of the gang, right?
On that point, it's more like T-sides where he isn't at the front of the pack, where he is a little bit more passive because he wants to play the late round, and also when you have this team,
two latest additions to fall out of the round. So this one just slips right on by.
To just use utility to guarantee the B cross. You don't want to get, you know, again, get picked and then have Chopper just run through your molly at B. Instead, it's out mid. Nice shot for Emor. We said he was flashy. Let's get our taste of the action. Molly into the middle. Chopper's still committed. They're even boosting up Xantares' rifle here to deny a mid to B, but it's all just through the tunnels instead.
xFloud, normally a great anchor player, but he's got a lot on his plate right now. He is all alone. Drops the bomb. That's not just info, but it slowed down the push. Siren's able to trade that at least. Does take one to the dome in the process. Eternal Fire in this 4-on-3 retake. That is terrifying. Low man. This util would love to find, but all the offensive util bars Xantares' molly has already come through. Woxic has once again got this flash for the B-side retake, right? Saw him lob it in last time from a very similar position. Spirit, they made it clear they like pushing this window, so right now he's holding it. They smoke off the tunnels, and Woxic now ready with the flashbang and send the rest of the guys in. Up, over, in it goes. Siren dead. There he is, the low HP player gone. Now the AWP from the tunnels. Dexter's trying to make it happen, but he can't flick back in time. It's a good attempt. Couldn't have asked some more out of Dexter there, right? Rough spot to be in, maneuvering around that tunnel smoke.
Flashes to supplement. Just really clean retake utility. They don't panic, they don't rush it. Spirit will, though, right out long. And into the mow down. Calyx almost gets 3 kills. My goodness. Puts the other two on their last legs. Gun's getting cycled and juggled, but let's get fruity. Because they're coming.
It's on a timer, though, and he's got to do this really on, like, feeling. How good is Xantares feeling? Oh, he's feeling, thank you. There's the nade going in. It's only one, but it's a bit more damage. Still, Magic's double opener. Xantares caught with the smoke out, trying to drop it to give himself a favorable fight in the site. And now, xFloud's all alone. Magic's might have been low from the nades from the fight early at long, but that has not stopped him. And now it is just this lone B player left in this retake, 1v3. He's at least gotten close. Right, the ramp fight is there. It is available. He will take it, but the jump up is where Chopper bests him. They've shown a hand over at long. They threw the Xbox smoke in and they made a lot of noise going up the catwalk. I think really you're probably hoping that a bit more of this was heard, a bit more of this was seen. But because Spirit were 3-2 between the sites with mid open, never really saw the Xbox smoke. Still, they get out, they get past Dexter. Emo can't follow up. Siren trapped in at the site, will get traded after one.
Oh, that's a bomb. Only just made it in. They've got the kit. It's temptation enough. It's a pistol round. You don't want to save. Chopper with a flashbang, but there's enough players tucked in that this flash isn't going to have the effect that they would hope to. Chopper won't even throw it. He's just dueling into the bomb site. Beautiful headshot for xFloud. Tunnel's flank is taking its damn time, and there's no time left on this train. It's Eternal Fire pulling up to the station with the 7th round.
Playing for exits, he'd love another, but he'll take the fact that his armor's nice and undented. I mean, it's in this first go round. This is where I'm looking at Dexter, and I want to see something out of this AWP like right away, especially if he's dealt this A play. He's in the right place with it at the right time. This guy, you know, there was a period where it looked like he was just going to be this breakout AWP star. So let's see if he can get back to it. Right over here at long.
He goes.
Dexter swinging it wide, wanting to take these fights, and with good reason. It's very confusing. Emo, what are you shooting at? There's nobody there. He's shooting at Ghost. He's fighting the invisible man, and Dexter will be there to take him down. Woxic now left in the 1v4. It's already too far gone. It's already a done deal, it feels like. Going all the way back in a T-spawn, but guess who's here? Chopper might be 5 HP, still deadly as ever as he holds for that AWP to come rotate back round.
Oh, what a mess of communication, of audio cues. Looks like a full cat take. Double smoke and a couple of flashes to get him in.
And Dexter is holding this line, though, from the car. He's going to have an angle as they try to cross into the site. And the more damage he can do, the more he can peel their attention away from Patsy, the better. Who's over here. Palm tree flash goes high. Oh, and it's a good one. Doubles up, puts a stop to the cat play. The bomb now out in the open. Ducking down, trying to crawl under the crosshair of Dexter. And xFloud will get into the site at a bare minimum, a chance at the plant here. Gonna try his hand at the wall bang, but nothing connects. And xFloud is armed. He's dangerous. He's got this bomb down. Planted for Woxic. They've boosted Dexter up to give him an angle into the site. The molly is going to force either a swing out of Woxic or he's got to respect it. And as he gives it respect, the round is just stolen away right from underneath him. He's playing for damage at this point. There's no winning this round. They're already on it. He's got nothing he can do, and he will get out with the AWP at least. I actually like that decision from Woxic. Like, you're probably not going to win the 1v4.
But Spirit are the one who are daring. Deep through B. They've already cleared out the flank. They know this is A. Oh, dear. You need a flash for that.
Yeah, that's trying to be way too cheeky.
They didn't have a flash.
Dexter's going aggro. Oh, another out of this AWP.
No way.
Deary me, he's tearing through them with Patsy here again. The AWPs are looking to win the round. Magix is there to get the last. I think they might try to mid to B.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. But Spirit have read this. Like you said, 3B early.
And Woxic should have seen that. So that might change the game plan, right? Like, they've got xFloud in tunnels. It kind of looked like it wanted to be like a very bare bones mid to be early on. I'm really curious if they do commit to this. I don't know if Woxic realizes that this third player also made it across and amidst all that madness. And this could be real problematic. Dexter scoped up on middle. You don't often miss these. Now with the swing, oh my goodness, hack right away. He's missed again. They run him down. Siren's dead. xFloud's out through the tunnel. Might be a triple stack here, but now there's only one man left. He's been deleted as well. And it's Patsy and Magix too far removed, too far away. They can't look to play into this one. Eternal Fire. They go in to the Lion's Den, but they're made of stronger stuff.
Just raring round the corner, terrifying. And no one is able to multi-kill, and the round just falls apart. They lose Woxic. Get the AWP. Get the AWP. They don't. Nice move from xFloud. He throws his entire belt into B, and it forces Molly smoke out of Spirit. So whether they go back into B or not, it doesn't matter. It means the retake utility isn't there, and that's really annoying. You'd love to smoke for a stick, but can they get into the bomb site? Good shot for Dexter on the corner. Good flash, and Emor's going to double up. That had to happen. He had the bomb on his back. That's the round if he dies. Now we can cross in. Centaurus has the cover from above. No double smoke,
one smoke
so the
cross.
Molly might work. He's going to try and throw the bomb across. Safe way of doing it. They assist him with a lot of utility, and Eternal Fire can get that plant along. Quick cat retake denied, and this might just be the round for the Turks.
Spirit's still creeping up, but yeah, it will eventually dawn on them. Maybe this isn't the best round to try and attempt. They've just got to back out. They've got to concede this one. Eternal Fire. You've still got the ability to reinvest. You can still lean into a double AWP if you want, right? You still have all those little luxuries.
Insta long smoke. Fight middle. Wow, that Molly reaches pretty far, but it doesn't matter when you hit headshots like that.
That's ludicrous. That is through a Molotov, through the smoke of a nade. Like, there's two things meant to stop him doing that. They're playing up close. It's a really nice spot, man. A lot of those flashes just go sailing on past him. Never ran the risk of getting blind. They might try to drop into a... it's a save. They're out. They're done. They write this one off. They say, you know what, Spirit earned this one. We didn't like how it started. We didn't like how it went. And they've just got to hold on to these guns. So Spirit, it's a flawless round. And suddenly, you know, the big worry, the big way back in, obviously, is breaking apart the CT money, getting ahead of the economy game. Well, your hopes of doing that kind of out the window now. It was going to be close at best. And
Dexter just wants a kill. He just wants a 5-on-4 so bad.
Run boost to get Woxic out. Oh, Dexter, though, fighting them every step of the way. It's a collateral out of that AWP. They need to move in. They got to go now. 30 seconds as the smokes are down. And even though Calyx trades it, are you ready for Magic's the second man? Gonna nail that shot, and it's all left onto Woxic. 25 seconds. And a round that feels too good to be true. He's out of there, looking to leave. And as he goes back, as he falls away, Siren looks to take the AWP out of play. He's wrapped from both sides, and that puts salt in the wound for Eternal Fire.
Better than dying. And this has just been impeccable for Spirit. I don't know why teams want to play them on this map. I think teams are going to start to learn. Here's the other AWP, Patsy, committed at the back quad. And Eternal Fire are about to peek into a triple B setup.
Exactly, yeah, it's this triple B lean, man. They know Spirit and Chopper know better than anyone what these kind of rounds call for. It's a bit of a B play, but you don't get in. Don't get past Patsy. It's almost another collateral. He's done a lot of damage. Chopper, that's that last man, and he triples up. Team Spirit do it to him. They lock in Dust 2. They take it away for Eternal Fire. The comeback attempt is denied. They're going to fall down 1 and 2, and Team Spirit go up 2-1.
Oh, Spirit, man. This team on Dust 2 is something else. That 14-4 comeback against G2 yesterday on this CT side was not a fluke. They just look solid as a rock yet again on Dust. And Eternal Fire, pretty commendable game. They kept it competitive all the way through, but you could just see that switch on for Dexter near the end of the map, the guy who was quiet, who was bottom of his team the entire T side, who is never given a pick, never given a peek. As soon as he's able to dictate his fight, it was a completely different story. And Patsy as well. Like, I want to give another shout out to these young guns. Siren, solid lurking on the T side. Patsy over on that B side was really, really nice as well. There are a lot of reasons to enjoy this game for Spirit, just not for Eternal Fire.